You're watching Chicago Bears Now. Bears vs. Packers, Week 17 preview coming your way right now on the show. Plus, we'll take a look at the updated playoff picture and the scenarios for the Bears if they're going to make the postseason. But we know the simplest way is to simply win this game. You beat the Packers at home, you're into the postseason. Bears 8-7. Packers 12-3. Both teams playing really good football. Obviously, Green Bay looking like the best team in the NFC, but you get them at home. Your offense is woken up. This should be a fun matchup between NFC North rivals. Obviously, the Packers have had the Bears' numbers in recent seasons. Aaron Rodgers has been the hurdle for the Chicago Bears for about 15 years now. We will see if the Bears can get it done on the biggest stage. All eyes on Matt Nagy and Mitchell Trubisky heading into this matchup. Packers got a lot to play for, too. If they win, they clinch the number one seed in the NFC. So they are not going to lay down in this matchup between NFC North rivals. So before we get into some of my keys to victory, who do you got? Type CHI for the Bears, type GB for the Packers. I'm going to give my official pick and score prediction later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But let me know early on who you got. CHI, GB, who you picking in this Week 17 matchup. And by the way, if you want to join us Sunday, I encourage you to do so because we are going to be live for a Bears vs. Packers watch party. We'll break down the live play-by-play. We'll keep you up to date with what's happening in this big matchup. Also, we'll keep tabs on that Cardinals vs. Rams game because if the Cardinals lose to the Rams, the Bears get in that way as well. So we'll be live all Sunday afternoon. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and join us this Sunday. So my keys to victory, just 3 keys. We'll keep it simple here. Mitchie Mobile. You got to call Mitchie Mobile if you're Bill Lazor in this one. You got to utilize his athleticism, which Lazor's done. He's done a good job of using Mitch's legs, bootlegs, play actions. Encourage him to scramble if the opportunity is there. Mitchell Trubisky, his past 5 games since he's been reinserted into the starting lineup, has played very well. Completion percentage way up. Yards per game, pretty solid. Touchdown to interception ratio, 2.5 to 1, pretty good. Rating right at 100. Mitch Trubisky is playing really, really good football for the Chicago Bears, and if you're going to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I'm not saying he has to be the best quarterback on the field, but he's got to play with Rodgers. It's got to be close on Sunday. If he can go toe-to-toe with number 12 in Green Bay, Mitchell Trubisky can get this done, and that's why this is the biggest game of his career. We could talk about how great he's been the last few weeks. Yay, he beat the Texans, the Jags. It was a big win at Minnesota, and those things count. Those things matter. But you beat the Packers, the team that has just owned you. You're 1-5 against them in your career. You get this done. Not only do you get into the playoffs, you might be the franchise quarterback, at least for 2021. This is a huge game for Mitchell Trubisky, not only for this week, but moving forward as well. So do you believe in Mitchell Trubisky? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Playing good football right now. Do you fully believe in him? That is what we all want to know, and we may not have this answer until after Week 17. So maybe type M for maybe, but let me know down in the comments section. Now, BetRivers is sponsoring today's show. We appreciate them. Support them, and hey, make some money on some NFL games by betting on this Bears game or any other game at chatsports.com/bet. chatsports.com/betil. If you're in the state of Indiana, state of Illinois, you can place a bet, but you can sign up and deposit from anywhere, and you'll get that 100% deposit match up to $250. What does that mean? If you put down $250, they're going to give you $250 for free. You'll have extra spending money. It's a great deal with our friends at BetRivers. Go to chatsports.com/betin or chatsports.com/betil. If you're feeling good about this matchup, then hey, put your money where your mouth is at BetRivers. Go ahead and place your bets on this game. And the betting matchup looks like this. The over-under set at 50.5 points. Packers 5.5-point favorites. Producer Brett's hating on the Bears. He's like, I love the Packers 5.5. I'm taking the Packers in this one. So if you're like Brett and you like the Packers, put your money where your mouth is, or maybe you like the Bears. I'll say this. I like the over. I do like the over. Official score prediction coming up, but I like the over in this game. My second key to victory, and really the campaign I started, Fremonti. Continue to feed your running back that's playing like an all-pro, because he is over the past 5 weeks. David Montgomery has been outstanding since Mitchell Trubisky has re-entered the lineup here. Look at his past 5 games compared to the first 9. He missed one game due to injury earlier in the season, but he has more production in 5 games versus the first 9. That's pretty significant. Up to 9 total touchdowns on the season now. I'm excited with how David Montgomery's playing. I love the way Bill Lazor is continuing to feed him, but you got to keep it going. You got to free him. You got to permanently free him, Bill. Let's make it happen. Free Monty in the comments. Let's continue to feed the beast, because I'll say this, as good as Trubisky has been, if you make this a game where he has to throw 40-plus times, you're in trouble. You got to be balanced. You got to free David Montgomery. And key number 3, and this might be the most obvious, you make someone else beat you but Davante Adams. Double him all game long. Or have Kyle Fuller shadow him. But the Bears don't typically do that, so I think you're going to have to double him in most situations. Davante Adams is playing like the best receiver in the National Football League, and at this point, he might be the best receiver in the NFL. He's got 17 touchdowns this year, guys, and he missed a couple games. You want to talk MVP race? Adams should be considered. He's been that explosive for Green Bay. Remember all offseason long, everybody was saying that they should go sign another receiver? Davante Adams has picked up that slack. He's been absolutely fantastic for the Chicago Bears, and the Bears are injured at corner. Jalen Johnson banged up. We don't know if he's going to play. Kendall Vilder's going to have to play and guard Adams at times in this one. You got to double him. I don't want Vilder one-on-one with Davante Adams. That speaks trouble. Also, your nickel corner, Buster Screen, he's been out with a concussion. I don't know if he's going to return. You're banged up in the secondary, so don't play it straight. Double team him. You've got to make somebody else beat you if you are the Chicago Bears. Hopefully, Chuck Pagano will make those adjustments this time around. So predict the score for me. Bears versus Packers. I just went through my 3 keys to victory. Let me know what you guys think. Get your score predictions in. Last time around, it was 41-25. The Packers won, and that game was 41-10 early in the fourth quarter. Will it be different? Let me know. Go ahead and get your score predictions in. And I've got to give my official pick. Oh, boy. You guys watch my show. You join my live shows because I keep it real. I'm honest. I'm not going to be the fanboy that you guys see on the internet sometimes. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I got the Packers 31-24. If you want to be mad at me, tweet at me, at HGramNFL. My DMs are open. You can be mad at me in the live chat also. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Could the Bears win this game? Yes, I think they could. I'm not saying they have no chance. That's why 31-24. I think it'll be a good game. But I trust Aaron Rodgers in these games, man. He's done it. He's been there. He's won these matchups time and time again, especially within the NFC North. He hasn't always gotten it done in the playoffs, but a do-or-die game in the NFC North, Aaron Rodgers playing in it, I'm not going to bet against that guy. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm taking the Packers 31-24. I think Green Bay's probably going to win this game. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm picking Green Bay. The good news is even if I'm right, the Bears can still make the playoffs because it's not completely do or die in this Packers game. Now, that's obviously the easiest way to make it, but there's 2 spots open for 3 teams. That is, of course, the Rams, the Bears, and the Cardinals. Here are the scenarios for how Chicago gets into the postseason. Number 1, beat the Packers. Very simple scenario. You beat them, and you're in. Number 2, the Cardinals lose to the Rams. If that happens, you're in as well. That third scenario, extreme long shot. If the Bears and Cardinals games, if they both end in ties, the Bears have the tiebreaker, whoopee, that's not going to happen. It's like a 0.0003% chance. Very unlikely, but I got the Packers, man. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I think Green Bay wins this game, but I still think there's a good chance the Bears make the postseason because the Rams are, I think, a better team than the Cardinals overall. Jared Goff is out, but I still think they have a good chance. So will the Bears make the playoffs? We will end this section on this. Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. Will Chicago make the playoffs? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section.